19 out of 20. How would you assess the day?
Yeah, we looked a lot better tonight than this morning. I think, you know, the nerves got to a couple of guys in the morning, and when you can find a way to get through those matches in the early round and get in these rounds, we're in good shape. So it was a good day, 19 out of 20. But look, a lot of these guys are here to win individual championships. So it's 2 down. It's a good start. A lot of wrestling ahead.
What does this atmosphere mean to these guys? Is it giving them a little bit more boost?
No question. You know, listen, this thing was circled in the calendar 2 years ago, right, where these things are going to be. So there's no question that particularly these homegrown guys and guys like Kyle and some of our out-of-state student athletes that understand the love that people have for Buckeye Nation, they want to perform. So a lot of wrestling left.
You talked about getting bonus points, and then you guys kind of got a couple of those bonus points in this last round.
Yeah, Nate got us going. Joey kept it going. Then Micah, and then Bo, and then Miles, and then Colin, and then Kyle. So that's a good round. And the round of 16, you pick up 7 matches, 7 out of 10 matches. You guys getting bonus points. You guys are feeling pretty good. So
you mentioned nerves. You mentioned nerves. Colin looked a lot different that second match in particular.
Yeah, nerves, nutrition. You know, every second that a student athlete spends from the end of one match to the beginning of the next one is preparation. Right? It's preparation until you start the match. And as soon as that match ends, it's preparation for the next match. So some of this was just when you get real nervous too, you're not hungry. You need calories. I mean, Colin Moore is a Maserati that had, you know, no fuel in the tank, right? He had some bad gas in there. So tonight, the message was in the meeting was, be a beacon of light, right? Be a beacon of light out here. You've trained your whole life for this. Be the match that the 19,000 people, their eyes move to. Be that guy. Be the guy that's lighting the place up, scoring lots of points, and the one that people want to see. And we did a better job tonight.
Do you like what you're saying with Micah?
Love what I'm seeing with Micah. Yeah, last year he wrestled great here. He's had a great season. He's scoring lots of points. Have a big one tomorrow morning with I think Van Brill upset on Monday. So guy likes to roll around a lot. So Michael, he's solid with his shots, solid with his finishes, pick his attacks and finish hard. But yeah, Micah, you know, is in a home. They were raised like wolves, right? I mean, these guys. And this is the jungle, right? I mean, growing up in a home with a family where competition is so valued. When the stakes are high, they usually wrestle really well.
And Bo wrestled a lot better tonight.
Yeah, he felt better tonight. I relaxed. You know, he's in this mode of it's my last tournament. Holy cow! It went so fast. But it'll go too fast if you don't embrace every second you're out there. So let's go out the way that you came in.
Walkman like again,
yeah. I mean, few people on the planet are willing to use more energy in a wrestling match than him. There is no amount of energy he will not use in order to score points. And that's, I'm glad he's on our team.
Tom, you had 5 really tough matches this morning.
Yeah.
Nail biters. What was your stress level like? What are you thinking as that round's playing out?
You know, I'm trying to enjoy this as much as they are. You know, you practice what you preach, right? And it's not easy. I want to just enjoy the fact that this is the last time this team will be together. 3 seniors move on. There'll be a new team next year, and really just try to enjoy it. But it's hard, right? Because we all want to win, right? And we want to leave a legacy, right? And this has been done one time in Ohio State, right? In a long history of this program in this great wrestling state, one team has been able to win it. So we want that. These guys want that, and I'm trying to manage my emotions. Tonight was a lot easier. When our guys are up by 7 points, I feel a little better.
How much did it help that Nathan got you back up rolling with dominating performances?
I mean, he's so important. He did it at the Big Tens. Right? A big win against a super wrestler in Spencer Lee at the Big Tens to get them rolling, and then that energy went into Pletcher, and Pletcher scores 3 takedowns in the third against a great wrestler from Minnesota. So there's no question that he's the fire plug of the whole thing. I mean, to have Tomasello and Snyder bookends, it's a good situation.
What international thing or national thing was he trying for when he got hurt?
Nathan was trying to make the U23 World Team. Yeah, that's when he was injured in October. And to see him at this point, I said this last week to you, or the other day, But to see him here for where he was, where we thought he was, there was a chance his season was over. Right? To go from that to this is remarkable.
Colin said after Big Ten that he was more confident that you guys would do better here than you did there.
Yeah.
Did you sense that confidence from everybody in the lineup, or has that developed the last week and a half?
I think it's just, when you have leaders like we have, and the more times that you're under pressure and your guys perform, the more confident you get. And there were just we learned a lot about our team in Big Tens. And we saw that in the toughest of situations, they found a way to prevail. And when you see that, you think, hey, the odds are the next time they're in that scenario, they got a good chance of doing it as well. So I think that's where some of the confidence comes from. They care about each other. A lot of teams, they all care about each other, these teams. But these guys wanted to do something special. Beginning of the year, we hit a pothole in State College with a 19-18 loss. It galvanized us and had a great Big Tens. And hopefully, this is far from over. A lot of these guys, their goal beginning of the year were individual championships. And we have 9 guys that are moving forward and are still in the hunt to win a national championship.
You can't win a title on day one, but you can certainly lose one. You got to be feeling pretty good about the way things went today, I would think.
We feel great. We feel really good. Yeah, that's well said. So we got to keep moving on, and like I said, 9 have a chance to win the tournament, and Campbell has a chance to play still, so he's got to come back in the morning and score some points. He's great on top. He can get some back points going. So lots of rest tonight, and back at it in the morning.
It's